This game will satisfy your dinner dash itch. It allows you to open restaurant and farming at one game. And if you love maple syrup, then you will love this game, cause in Sugar Shack, you will be using maple syrup in everything. Well, almost everything. But this game really have all kind of gameplay from cooking, farming, fishing, crafting, decorating, and more. So stick until the end as I will tell you everything that this game has to offer. The story begins as you receive suspicious looking mail, which then sends you to a mysterious island where the devil has been waiting. Once you are settled down, then you will meet new NPCs that will teach you how to revive the Sugar Shack. I won't spoil too much, but the story and the tutorial is pretty funny. So you really need to experience it yourself to see how unique this game is. Another thing that makes this game unique is the world, which consists of hexagonal tiles. There's some mystic atlas inside your house which you can use to customize the whole world. Later on, you will get new tiles from leveling up the Sugar Shack or purchasing it from the shop. The tiles are all unique, and placing specific tiles will help you to unlock new NPCs or quests. So make sure to get all tiles that you can purchase as soon as possible. As you can see, all of the tiles are white as they are all covered in snow since the game starts in eternal early spring when the maple is in season. So there's no season change, but there is weather change like windy, sunny, rainy, and snowy. All of the snow actually make the walls look pretty, but it will also make you walk slower. As people step on them, the snow will melt, which make the grass and flowers underneath show up, and you will walk a little bit faster. Of course, if you want it to be really fast, then you need to use the pathways. But I actually don't really like when the snow melts because it makes the environment look dirty, as some parts are covered in snow while some aren't. Then again, it's part of the charm, right? Another charming thing about this game is the NPCs since they are very unique. You will meet the devil, centaur, and even ghosts. They all have their own story which you will learn as you unlock them. They will also ask you to fulfill quests, which then allows you to unlock new facilities. The problem is there is no journal that you can use to track your quests, so it's a bit confusing when there are more than one thing to complete. The game seems to only pin the most important guests in your screen, but other guests they aren't pinned, which could be troublesome if you forgot what the NPC's requests are. For example, when I unlocked the centaur, he asked me to give him an item. Then right after that, I got another guest which is more important, so it's the one that's pinned. The important guests are also pinned in the character description, so it's easy to check. But I forgot what was the item that the centaur requested, and have to search the answer in the Steam discussion. The same thing happened with the pig request, which isn't available anywhere since the pig isn't even considered as NPC. So I really wish they have some type of journal to track the requested items. Now let's move on to gameplay. In Sugar Shack, there are various lifesim gameplay that you can do such as farming, foraging, cutting trees, mining, crafting, and ice fishing. Tiles for basic gameplay are available by default at the start of the game, but other tiles for specific gameplay needs to be unlocked. For example, crafting will be unlocked after you unlock the centaur style. All of the gameplay are pretty relaxing since you can wander around and do things on different tiles. But it seems like the devs want to go for a more realistic route, so you can only hold one item at a time. To help you with that, there's a basket that allows you to bring 3 types of items. Then in endgame, you will get a adorable pig that will follow you around to pick up things for you, which makes the chores a little easier. The main gameplay is of course to serve customers inside the Sugar Shack. You can set the menu, then light the fireplace to open the Sugar Shack. The Sugar Shack gameplay is a little bit similar with Dinner Dash, where you have to cook food using various appliances that serve it to the customer. This part may be the most stressful, especially in early game when you're still learning the recipe. But once you can memorize everything, then it will be easier. I really love the recipe which uses maple syrup as one of the ingredients. It's one of the unique part of Sugar Shack that makes the game different from other restaurant time management out there. You can really see how the game dev focus on the introduction of maple syrup in this game. It's also part of their story which is inspired by Quebec lore and arts. And I really love when a game uses local culture cause I can learn so much while still having fun playing the game. For those who are having some trouble with the Sugar Shack gameplay, I suggest you to prepare your station beforehand so you can just run it after the order is in. You might also want to move the appliances and crates around so it's easier to reach. And to make it even easier, just set one menu for each category so you don't feel overwhelmed. I think what makes this part more stressful is the music, which is very fast-paced. It makes me feel like I'm in a hurry, which leads to a lot of mistakes since the hitbox in this game is very small. So you need to be precise, else your item will fall. So I actually play this game with the music. I just turn on my cozy lofi playlist on the background, which work well to reduce the stress level. This game actually also supports multiplayer, but as I don't have friends, I haven't tried the multiplayer feature, so I can't say anything about it. If you have tried the multiplayer, please share your experience in the comment section below so everyone can learn about it. Overall, I really enjoy this game. I love how you can customize the world by moving tiles, so you can put important things near your house. Sadly, the NPCs are a little bit bland and there is no relationship to build, since this game is not a game that focuses on story and relationship. The cute graphic makes the game more fun, but the music stressed me out, so I just mute it. The environment and some of the gameplay are pretty relaxing, especially the farming and foraging. The Sugar Shack gameplay gave the game a challenge which I think you can customize. For example, with changing the layout and prepping the menu, I can even go out and do things outside while the customer eat. So it's cozy enough for me. But just note that it's not for everyone, especially if you don't like a game that makes you feel rushed. Sugar Shack is a cozy enough game that can satisfy those who want a game with a little challenge. But if you want a cozier game to play, check my fanbar review video.